So we're back. New episode of Pink Slips. We got a doubleheader. Week 10, Week 11. Week 10 against the Chiefs. Week 11 against the Colts. Week 10, we already took on the Chiefs, and it was what gifted us M.H. Mullins, who's been just the greatest player of all time. So from that standpoint, we're looking forward to another big-time game. But before we jump into that, it's a doubleheader episode. Weekly awards, and this was quite the game. The last game we left off with was the Bears versus the Diablos. Mitchell Trubisky got NFC Offensive Player of the Week in the losing effort. We got AFC Offensive and Defensive Players, and M.H. Mullins, 9 catches, 268 yards, 3 touchdowns, and Fitz, 3 tackles, 3 sacks. Now that is Fitz's second Defensive Player of the Week award in the last 3 weeks. And we have yet to get the confidence boost, but we have yet to get a dev trait boost. He has a quick, but I'm kind of feeling he earns or deserves a star. But I mean, maybe that's just me being a little bit greedy. So as we look ahead to this 4-4 matchup against the Chiefs, first up, when it comes to stars, it's a divisional opponent. So we straight up get 1 star right away by beating them. So it's even more valuable to get a win here. We kind of already looked with the stream chat ahead to the Chiefs and what players potentially could be up for grabs. Now, there's lots of players, if we get a plus 20, that could be interesting. Tyreek Hill, Patty Mahomes, Kareem Hunt, Chris Jones. But looking at realistic options, we've kind of nailed it down to a couple guys. It's unfortunately probably going to be a depth episode. First up, Tucker Harding. The Chiefs straight up followed the Pink Slips mold when they were drafting because we got M.H. Mullins from them. And they also had this guy here, 71, 93 speed, 90 acceleration. So he's a guy we can keep a tab on. Here at left guard, DeAntoine Joseph, 24, is a rookie, 74 overall. Would present a big-time upgrade over our current left guard, who is Schwenke, who's a 68. So that's just team building right there. It's not a flashy move, but you're not always going to be able to get the big-time baller picks. Another one potentially would be Derek Noddy, a D-tackle. He's a 78 overall with a quick dev. So he would come in and most likely take over for Andrew Brown. Again, it's, can't just squeak by and get these players, but, some of these guys are going to be depth players. And we got another one in Tremont Smith. I've been a big fan of him for quite some time. I've told you guys about him, that he's just a really good user corner, 93 speed, 79 zone, and 79 catching. He a baller, but, I'm going to be completely honest. Plus 20 would be money. A plus 20, I mean, even Kendall Fuller, we definitely, as you could just see, need to get better in the secondary. If you look at our team, that's probably the weakness. We do have White Lightning, Troy Apke back there, who's made a couple plays, but for the most part, our secondary is where we need to get a lot better at, and, that's what we got to look forward to. So first up in this doubleheader, we have Week 10 at the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's get into it. Oh, let's go on 4th and 16. The newcomer to the offense, Adam Shaheen, who we just got from the Bears in the last episode, makes his presence known in his debut performance. What a catch. I like that size mismatch. Took advantage. Beautiful play.
Fatality.
Oh my God, what a bad pass. The things you do when you rely on 98 throw power. First and goal, bend but don't break. Need a big time defensive stop here. Come on. Or just... If there is one team that has enough receiving weapons to eventually expose their bad secondary, probably the Chiefs. We can't turn the ball over. Oh, Shaheen behind the back. Perfect throw. No way Eric Berry could have stopped him. Beautiful. Look, he's just showing you the ladder. It's the ladder of life. Going from the Bears to the Diablos, you're only going up in the world. Or not! Tarvarius Moore with the interception. He's a safety. Oh, let's go. Pick 6. Tarvarius Moore. Oh, my God. The pick 6 on Mahomes. Looking like what he did late last night. 76 yards to the house. What a play. Oh, my God. Just as I was just shitting all over my secondary, Tarvarius Moore comes in. Let's get it. Pick 6. Oh, pick that up. Kylie Fitz. I don't know who forced that fumble, but Fitz gets the recovery, and it's just not looking good. Mahomes is shell-shocked. Who got that? 93. I think that's Stevenson, the outside linebacker. Big-time play. Embarrassing. Okay, I think if we get our second, let's get another passing touchdown here. Oh, Shaheen, who else? Second touchdown of the game for Shaheen. Flexes on him, helping us trying to pad our star rating. All right, final play of the game. They throw it up. Oh, we almost pick it off, but ultimately we get the dub over the Kansas City Chiefs, 24-17. Maybe if we didn't try to establish the run the first quarter, which did chew up a little bit of clock, we could have tried to put more points on the board. What it could have showed out, this is what we're dealing with. So once we get out of these lovely snapshots, HD renders over here, we're gonna do a little box score recap and get our total. So on the day, Mr. Zeitler, Zeus himself, 170 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a really bad interception, which was completely on me. We got 70 yards from Royce Freeman. Again, if we're playing with a little bit longer quarters, we probably could have established a run a little bit more. The run game, because supposedly was patched in the last Madden title update, it does feel a little bit better to me. It does. Receiving, Adam Shaheen, who's a newcomer to the squad after winning against the Bears last week. Coming in, 7 catches, 61 yards, 2 touchdowns. Mullins with his least output on the season. Maybe he's a little bit worried about the addition of Shaheen. Defensively, 6 tackles from Tarvaris Moore. Led the team in tackles, had a tackle for loss, and a 78-yard pick 6, which was dope. Giovanni Stevenson with a sack. It was also a sack fumble. Sackville with a sack. And Jermaine Carter Jr. with a sack. So a pretty solid performance, but ultimately this was just kind of a meh game because unless we get the 5-star and the plus 20 on the spin the wheel, there really wasn't any big-time players we could bring from the Chiefs. But I'm going to go calculate it. We'll be back, and we'll find out what player we're going to add to the squad. So, we are here for the scoring of the matches. We have the rules here just really quickly. You can pause it if you need it, especially for the playback on the YouTubes. But we ended up here with a, let's see, we got 1 star for getting a dub, for securing the dub. We got half star for 2 receiving touchdowns for Shaheen. We got a half star for the interception, which is ultimately a pick 6 from Tarvaris Moore. We got 1 star here from winning the plus-minus turnover battle. And we got 1 star for winning a divisional matchup. So, in total, a 4-star performance for our Mexico City Diablos, which is, it's not bad. That's 5-star would have been nice. 5-star, I mean, I could have, showcased the new spin the wheel overlay, but we still got 1 more game against the Colts for that to happen. But with that +8, maybe we could add 2 players. I know we needed a +6 to add the right guard, so maybe somewhere along the line we could just add a +2 somewhere here or there. So let's get out of this and let's find out who we're welcoming from the Kansas City Chiefs. All right, so doing our calculations from that 4-star victory, here is the trade. We're kind of losing a point here, but it's not that big. We're gonna get Joseph, the guard, which will be a starting, he's a rookie, so he does have some upside. And then we're gonna flip Brian Allen for Tremont Smith, who is a user god at corner. I think pairing him back there with White Lightning, Troy Apke, could lead to some more favorable pick 6s in our future. So here is the modest upgrade, and they're not always gonna be big time bangers, but we'll take this one from the Chiefs. We are coming off that game with the Chiefs as we get ready for the doubleheader here, week 11 against the 5-4 Colts. Few things. First up, we added 2 players from the Chiefs. We are now a 70 overall. Now, I firmly believe we're only a 70 overall because of all the confidence boosts here. Doesn't matter. We are now potentially at risk of losing players, which is not very good at all. I'm a little bit worried. We are going to, however, go with the rule that all of our captains are the protected players. So anyone that is officially a team captain is a player that will never be at risk of leaving, but there's only so many team captains that can go around. So I don't even know who my team captains are at this point. I'm going to go double check. I'm going to find out who they are, and then I'll show you them in just 1 second. But before we do that, let's continue with the preview here for the Colts with some of our roster members on the line. We kind of, with the Discord, with the stream chat, went through the Colts rosters, and there's some interesting players if we get +20s. Quentin Nelson is probably the big one, but looking at players that could present potential upgrades, if we get a +10, we can look at adding Nyheim Hines to our backfield. 93 in speed acceleration could be interesting. We also had Eric Ebron at tight end. Even though Shaheen had a really big game against the Chiefs, Ebron is, height, weight, speed, 87, 89, with 89 catching. He is absolutely ridiculous, so that could be an upgrade. We had a big one here at right tackle, Braden Smith. Braden Smith is an 80 overall quick dev, which would only require a 4-star performance to add him to the squad. And a big one for fans of the channel, Darius Leonard at left outside linebacker could very well become a brand new member. It's a meme, but he's also really good in this game. 81 quick dev would be a nice addition. Another one is this guy, Delancey McLaughlin. Just straight up Irish, the most Irish black dude of all time. But he's a 21 rookie, 83 quick dev, which, I mean, I like White Lightning as much as the next guy, but if we have an opportunity to add a big time playmaker like that to our secondary, which is very, very average, I think we have to pull the trigger. Guys like Malik Hooker, if we get the plus 20, could also be up for grabs. But ultimately, the guys we just talked about, more so Braden Smith, that corner, and Darius Leonard are the popular targets if we get this job done. So we're going to make sure and showcase who our captains are, the players that are untouchable. But other than that, man, we could be losing a player here. We don't intend on losing. The Colts aren't that good, but you never know what happens in the wild world of pink slips. So as we get ready for our 5-4 Colt opponent to come into the fire pit, we do need to show you our team captains because our team is a 70 overall. So how it works, and this was suggested by you guys, which I thought was a really good idea. You can have 6 team captains, and whoever I make my team captains, they're immune to being up for grabs if we just so happen to lose a game. And our team captains go as follows. So first up, we have Zach Zeitler, Zeus, our 85 star dev quarterback. We have obviously MH Mullins. We're not losing him. 83 star dev wide receiver, but that's it for the offensive side. So Freeman, Shaheen, we got a quick dev center. We got Colton Miller, who's also a quick dev. They could be up for grabs on the trading block. On the defensive side, we started the linebacking core. We went with Tremaine Edmonds, the very first big name player we want, 78 quick dev. We then followed up with Bradley Chubb, the player that we got from defeating the Denver Broncos the first time, 88 star. We then have Mick Sackville, the defensive tackle. Not a lot of people, myself included, forgot he had a star dev trait, so we're going to retain that. And then just because he's been a 2-time defensive player of the week already, I think he might have the potential to be this year's Tom Savage. The player that rating doesn't really, impress you a whole lot, but he is utterly dominant, and it's Kylie Fitz. He has earned this captain patch. He has earned the luxury of not having to always think, maybe I need to have a moving company on deck in case I lose a game and get moved on. So I don't know why I even showed you that, because I do not plan on losing, but you never know in the wild world of Madden, pink slips, Madden cheese, when you gotta get doused like a goddamn stale plate of nachos at 7-Eleven. Hopefully it's not this week. Let's get into week 11 against the Colts at home. Oh, let's go Dixon on the opening play. He takes it all the way to the house. We're not messing around this game. Last game against the Chiefs, we tried to establish a run, tried to test out this new Madden patch. We're getting back to that old school style ass whooping that you see here on pink slips, because now we can lose players. Daddy ain't playing around. Oh, there we go. Interception, user pick, Rudy Ford, it's beautiful. Oh, dummied. Oh, he got dummied. That's a battle that we should not test. Oh, it wasn't. Sorry, I thought that was Malik Hooker. Well, glad they didn't put Malik Hooker on him. That was a perfect dart from Zeus. All credit to the quarterback there. Look at that. Only where his player can get it. 41 had the bad angle. Too slow. Shaheen. Touchdown. 3rd touchdown in 2 weeks. What a monster. Maybe we won't get Ebron. Maybe Shaheen's earning his spot on this roster. All right, we got a big 3rd and goal here on the 3. Need a big stand. We'll see if we can. Actually, I don't want to blitz. Every time I try to blitz a linebacker, a tight end or something's wide open. And there you go. Didn't even matter. I don't even know who they threw it to. Who's 49? Is that Mo Alley Cox? Croyle? Fake news. We'll go to Shaheen because he's unstoppable. And back-to-back his 4th touchdown of the episode. Shaheen is just a monster as Zeus ties Jameis Winston's 2015 22 touchdowns record. Like, I don't know, it's not really a record. I don't know why. A mark for a rookie quarterback. Oh, no. Oh, come on, man. Why don't my linebackers play like super linebackers? If that was me throwing on the computer, that linebacker just would have thrown his hands up and picked it off. Oh, that was sick. Oh my God. There's your thumbnail right there. The player of the episode. My God. Oh, come on. This is the cheesiest shit of all time. Let's go. Oh, it's so cheesy, but it's so good. You know it's coming and you can't stop. That's literally like Mahomes and Tyreek Hill. If you give them time, it's unstoppable. Oh, that was dart. That was great pass from Andrew Luck. Pretty much unstoppable. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, what? They got it? Oh, God. So annoying. Like holding in a piss, baby. We need that pressure. Oh, it's too easy for them. Careful with the pocket. Careful with the pocket. Oh, my God. Who else? McBride gets both feet in. Trey McBride. Free agent. Just sitting there as we break Andrew Luck's rookie touchdown record. I thought for sure that was Mullins. That's why I threw it up. And little known, McBride making his first play for the Diablos. Clutch touchdown, both feet down. Just a perfect pass from Zeus. So we get the lead. Beautiful, man. No way. No way. Jack Doyle. Can't believe we gave up that big time completion to Jack Doyle. But he might. Oh, he's right down the middle. Okay. 5 seconds left. We got this. That safety's not deep enough. If we get, we're going to throw the bomb either way. But there's not a lot of speed on that side of the field. Give me time. Give me protection.
Money I'm spending, I'm out and I'm shopping. You talking that shit when you talking and talking. Look at my options, look at me dropping. Ass in the game, like who are you stopping? Not me, not me, not never. Not me, not me, not never. Not me, not me, not never. I'm way too clever. Look at the kid, Mr. Consistent, I'm doing it big. Way too persistent, I'm taking no bitch. Here comes a monster to scare all you kids. Y'all scared, what you running from? Y'all scared, what you running from? Y'all scared, what you running from?
You hate to see it. I'm not talking because I'm probably gonna have some dank edits in the YouTube video, but are you kidding me? Oh, he's unstoppable. Why? Like, make the adjustments. Not gonna get any better than that, man. That's what pink slip. That's why so many people like pin slips. Is it cheesy? A little bit, but you get iconic moments like this. And MH Mullins might go down as the greatest receiver in Madden history. He's gonna be on the cover of Madden 20. Frank Reich can't believe it. He can't believe he didn't just put everyone on the left side of the field to try to stop Mullins. It was wide open. That was. Oh man, big time. I mean, I don't even hate to do it. Sometimes you hate to see it, but other times, like we got cheesed a couple times there. The fumble on the kickoff return, so annoying. So we hit them with a little bit of annoying of our own, and we get the big time dub, an all-time performance here on Pink Slips. Zeus. I mean, just two good quarterbacks going after it, but Zeus on the day. 444 passing yards, a near perfect QBR, 6 touchdowns, no picks. Andrew Luck was almost equally unstoppable. Running the ball did not happen. Did not happen at all. Shaheen was unstoppable. Big time one-handed catch. Made a bunch of plays, 2 touchdowns, 6 catches, 71 yards. Mullins does what he does best. We're probably going to break the... Jerry Rice is over there. So on, oh my God, did I seriously... play to my 40s with the Raiders and like I think a year with the Seahawks, padding my stats to have a guy named Milf Hunter come along and break all my records? Yup, sure did, bud. Trey McBride, very clutch touchdown. I mean, I love this team, man. I love everything. I love the cut of the jib of this team. We got 1 sack from Sackville. We got an interception from Rudy Ford. That was actually a big interception too when you think about it. That happened when they were in scoring territory, the Colts were. So what we're going to do is what we always do, and we're going to calculate the star total. I mean, because it was so competitive, I don't think it's going to be crazy, but we'll calculate the star total and figure out what player we may be able to bring over from the Indianapolis Colts. So we've calculated our total here today. And it was pretty good. It wasn't a full 5-star performance like we were kind of hoping for, but it wasn't bad. So we got 1 star for winning the game outright. We got a half a star for 300 passing yards, half a star for 100 receiving yards, which went to MH Mullins. We got a half a star for 3 passing touchdowns from Zeus. We got 1 full star because we had 2 players who had 2 receiving touchdowns each. 2 receiving touchdowns for 1 player's a half, so that equals 1 full. And we also got a half star for the 1 interception of Rudy Ford, which gives us a total of 4 stars. Which, boom, back-to-back 4-star performances gives us a +8. How we're going to utilize that +8 will be found out in just 1 second. But bringing in 2 more players to the squad, or maybe even 1, probably 1, but maybe 2, especially when we were staring right in the eyes of losing one of our players. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. So here we are. Took me forever to figure out what we're going to do with the extra points, but we finally have the trade that we're going to be getting from the Colts. We're swapping Rice, 74 normal dev right tackle, for Braden Smith, an 80. He's 23 with a quick dev. And then we're just making the upgrade here at punter. A 1-point upgrade. We're leaving 1 point on the board because we did have the +8. But Sanchez is 2 years younger, 1 point better. Not sexy, but we're just, consistently trying to better our team. Now, I will state for everyone that's watching on YouTube, because Darius Leonard was an option. We know Darius Leonard's a meme, but we had to make the smarter decision for the Diablos here for that trade to happen. So this is a move. Welcome to the team, you 2 new players. I don't know what that's going to actually do to our overall. We were a 70. That could very well take us to like a 71. But it's not going to, take us down any. So, oh my God, we're still controlling the Colts. Ugh, that's not what we wanted to see. Let's see how our Diablos are looking at the end of this episode. And we're sitting with a 71. There we go. We had Smith here at right tackle. Offensive line is starting to look a little bit better. We get the big-time upgrade on the special teams. Pairing him back there with Tate Bean. Hey, it was a good episode, man. That was an epic conclusion to that battle against the Colts. So I need to thank all you guys for tuning in to another episode of Pink Slips. Thanks, everyone, for stopping in on the stream, for all the followers, for all the bits. I don't think we got any subs, so if anyone wants to sub real late and you have that Twitch Prime sub, that'd be generous. But if not, thank you for tuning in to Pinks. For everyone that's in it on the stream, I might be streaming again tomorrow night, so make sure you stay up to date on the social medias and keep an eye out for that. And thank you for watching. And until next time, it's C4 saying, if it's your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, hit all that good shit. And we'll be back next week with a Week 12 matchup against the Titans and a Week 13 matchup against the Raiders. Thanks for watching, and peace out.
Money I'm spending, I'm out and I'm shopping. You talking that shit when you talking and talking. Look at my options, look at me dropping. Ass in the game, like who are you stopping? Not me, not me, not never. Not me, not me, not never. Not me, not me, not never. I'm way too clever. Look at the kid, Mr. Consistent, I'm doing it big.